What if I told you that there's a cookie out there that could actually help you lower your blood sugar, burn that stubborn belly fat, and increase your insulin sensitivity? Well, let's talk about it. But you'd probably call me crazy. An Oreo to improve your insulin sensitivity? It sounds insane, but stick around until the very end. By the end of this video, you will see how a certain cookie, which I will tell you exactly how to get it, how to eat it, and all of these things might actually help you with your metabolism instead of wrecking it. I've got a surprising recipe and the science actually to back it up. The catch? One secret ingredient that makes it all possible, and I will reveal it in the end. Let's get into it, and before we are going into that exact recipe, how to make it, what that secret ingredient is, I want to talk about the science behind and also the science of insulin sensitivity and why even keto diet might help you with that. Just stick around, guys. I have some little surprises for you here. First of all, a quick primer. Insulin sensitivity is how well your cells are responding to insulin. And that is a hormone that actually lowers your blood glucose and your body secretes it. So high insulin sensitivity is a very good thing. Your body easily clears the sugar from the blood and responds to that insulin perfectly, right? If you're insulin sensitive. Low insulin sensitivity, which is called insulin resistance, is actually bad, leading to high blood sugar and eventually a diabetes risk. Diet has a very, very huge impact here. I actually tried it myself. One proven way to boost insulin sensitivity is actually to cut down the amount of carbs you are consuming. I did that myself for a long time with a carnivore diet, a keto diet. In fact, going on a very low carb ketogenic diet has been shown to rapidly improve blood sugar control and increase insulin sensitivity within weeks. When you slash carbs, your insulin levels stay very low and your body becomes more responsive to that specific insulin. So that's great. But let's get real. Giving up carbs completely is tough for many people. Wouldn't it be nice if you could enjoy something sweet, actually even containing sweet carbohydrates like fruits and stuff, without spiking your blood sugar or ruining your progress on, for example, a ketogenic diet? That's where our master ingredient actually comes in, that very rare sweetener with a superpower. Imagine a sweetener that tastes like sugar but doesn't act like sugar in your body. It exists, a rare sugar that has almost 0 calories and virtually 0 effect on your blood glucose. In fact, studies show that when people consume this very rare sweetener with a carb-heavy meal, their blood sugar rise is actually much smaller than usual. For me personally, even sometimes negative. In one clinical trial, adding 7.5 grams to 10 grams of this very rare sweetener to a 50-gram sugar drink, which would be equivalent to half a liter of Coca-Cola or something, significantly blunted the blood glucose spike by around 10 milligram per deciliter and even lowered the insulin response. How is that even possible? It appears that it slows down the absorption of glucose in your gut so you don't get that rapid blood sugar surge in your blood sugar. And unlike most sugar substitutes, this one even browns and caramelizes. Perfect for making a cookie, right? So let's get into the recipe. I chose myself here a blueberry chocolate cookie because I like blueberries. I think they are healthy, they have benefits, and I like raw cacao. I think it has benefits and it is extremely healthy. And who doesn't like chocolate, right? Let's get into it and let's put it into practice with a quick keto cookie recipe. So these ketos are low in carbohydrates, but not 0 carbohydrates. We will have carbohydrates in them. Mix 1 cup of almond flour, 1/4 cup of unsweetened cacao powder, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt to increase your saliva production. In another bowl, you whisk 1/4 cup of melted butter. If you are a vegan, use coconut oil with 1 large egg, the full egg, the egg white, the egg yolk, half a teaspoon of vanilla. You can do more. And I personally like to add some cinnamon because it's so tasty in desserts. And it actually has a lot of benefits. Actually, there's a video popping up on top of the screen where I actually featured cinnamon with a very specific benefit. And a 1/4 cup of our rare sweetener, that's secret sugar substitute. combine all of that together, the wet ingredients, the dry ingredients, until it forms a dough. Fold in a handful of fresh blueberries and some of that chopped 100% dark chocolate, unsweetened, very important. Scoop them into tablespoon-sized pieces or even bigger pieces, whatever you like, however you like your cookie, and then bake it at 175 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 12 minutes. Less if you like it more doughy. Just look at it until the edges are golden, right? Let them cool down and then enjoy that chewy chocolate chip. And you can measure your blood sugar before, measure it afterwards, and let me know in the comment section down below what happened, right? Let's get to that sweet reveal. That one ingredient is called allulose. Actually, there's a video popping up on top of the screen where I talked about allulose more in depth, but that rare sugar actually is found in figs, raisins, and maple syrup, so it's actually something natural. It is tasting 70% as sweet as sugar. It has almost no calories. It has a glycemic index of virtually 0, while sugar is 65, and it is really absolutely beautiful in my opinion. Just don't use too much. Not more than 25 grams in a sitting, especially in the beginning, rather less than more. That is quite important also to mention. So what happens after you eat that cookie? Well, you probably have a much lower glucose spike, maybe even negative, like in my example. And if you would have sweetened it with honey or sugar, your blood sugar would probably shoot all the way up to 150, 170, 180. It really depends on the person. But with allulose, you get a minor spike or even negative, like in my own case. So let me know what you think about that. It actually helps you improve insulin sensitivity, reduce the glucose spike, and potentially even can help you burn belly fat if you are replacing this cookie with another cookie. So guys, let me know what you think about that. Smash up the like button. Let me know how tasty that cookie actually was. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel and you're watching this very important video. And as always, guys, as always, bye.